Hello everybody and welcome back to my career playthrough of Kerbal Space Program. Now, what we are going to do now is finally upgrade our vehicle assembly building. Boom! Now we can build vehicles with up to 225 parts, which is closing into more of what I usually tend to build. Alright, anything else we can upgrade? Oh, well, I could have upgraded this one, but let's see, do we get another contract? Tourists, 4 tourists. Suborbital, 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 suborbital. Well, this could be interesting if I manage to get those back safely. Let's try that, because those could also be very lucrative. Let's try that. Focused temperature survey above 1500? No, I don't want that. We already did that. Surface of the gamma site. 60,000 almost. This is okay. We now have 6 active contracts. Alright, where are these landing sites that they mentioned in the Badlands? Where am I? Where are the Badlands? These are the Badlands. Well, this is very close. I think I can manage to do this once more with my trusted fly to thing planes type of thing. All right, but what we're going to do now is maybe get some more science to spend. But I really want to get into those heavy rocketry and fuel system things. And we also need to get some more science later on, but we can't afford those yet. So, let's get some money. We're going to do these tourist contracts. We have 4 tourists, and we want to orbit Kerbin. We want to test the Terrier engine, and we want to also do this tourist contract. Let's see if we can do 3 contracts in one go. Okay, do I have enough money? I hope so. We don't have any, what do you call them? We don't have any crew pods left, but maybe we can do something better. Okay, as before, I'm going to do something a little bit like this, and then I don't really have a good attachment point thing. Well, this is going to look really bad, but I'm going to do it anyways. Okay, we want some more tourists. All in all, we need to ferry 5 tourists to successfully complete that contract. They don't need to get out, so this should be okay. I'm not really trying to think about the aerodynamics of this, but yeah. Alright, parachutes here and here. We also probably don't want to have we also probably don't want any other unforeseen consequences, to quote another very famous video game. Okay. Nope, not here. There we go. Let's put this a little bit more on the inside. This weighs almost 6,000 kilograms, which is 6 tons. And let's lighten the load a bit, because we don't have anything to use our monopropellant with. So why do we pack it in at all? But maybe some batteries, just to be the safe side. I don't know. I like to put enough electricity on my vehicles so that they don't tumble around without any control authority. Okay, then I want this, and I want to have my Terrier engine, because I need to test this. Okay, 490 meters per second of delta V. Maybe we need more of that, because I want to try something. 900. Yeah, maybe this works. Maybe this works. Let's see. Let's see. We really need to get up very high. So, what are we going to do about that? We are going to use one of our big tanks now. Yes. And another one. Let's switch it around so it looks better. And the swivel engine should be enough for some quite significant delta V. Atmospheric. Well, how high should I be before this can fire? 5 kilometers. Well, I think we can manage that with some old-fashioned solid rocket boosters. But first we need to attach some tail fins to control this. And since I switched around the tank, the tail fins are also switched around. Oh well. Okay, let's try to add some rocket boosters, some solid rocket boosters, of course. There we go. 4, 5, 6. Okay, this should be way enough to do a lot of good. Okay. And then, which then we need to have, yes, this is what I wanted. There we go. And I also want some parachutes on those that my stage recovery mod can recover them. Nope, here are the parachutes, checking the staging. Yes, yes, yes. I really hope this is going to work. Let's see. Let's call this a Tourist 2 because, well, it's also a tourist flyer and we have a lot of tourists on board, so yeah. And we're already exceeded our 30 part count restriction we had for the previous VAB, so this is a good thing that I upgraded. Yay! Alright, time to launch this nice little thing. And as always, I forgot the tourists. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, Jebediah, and we need Tadball, Chad, Beanie, Paybart, and Lingle. You have weird names, dear tourists. You have very weird names. You might have noticed I didn't put any, what do you want to call it? I didn't put any, what's the word I'm looking for? I've totally forgot, so let's just launch. Alright. Now, I'm trying to get up into a trajectory that already takes me into some sort of gravity turn. And what I'm trying to achieve now is to reach that desired altitude of 180 to 190,000 meters to test the Terrier engine. I really hope that is possible, and maybe, just maybe, we will be able to use the Terrier engine to engage in some sort of orbit. So yeah, let's see how that works out. Okay, we have now exceeded the capacity of those solid rocket boosters. Let's fire the parachutes. And we are now well above the altitude needed for that single rocket engine to perform enough power to have our thrust-to-weight ratio above 1, which is of course necessary to get this thing lifting at all. Okay, just turning it around for 90 degrees so that I have the nav ball in an orientation that is much more convenient for me. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. How much fuel is left? Well, not that much, I'm afraid. I'm also pointing almost up, but we're still not really up, are we? I think this is just going to be a suborbital trajectory without the Terrier engine being tested sufficiently. Unfortunate. But this can't be helped at the moment. Just get rid of that stage first. Goodbye. Fortunately, this is not going to be recovered, which is bad because I think these are way more expensive than the ones I put with the parachutes. Okay, trajectories, why are you lighting green? Ah, there we go. We have recovered our solid rocket boosters. Nice. You go over there and now you go back. Okay, we have our trajectory. And maybe we can initiate orbit. We should have enough delta V to do that. Let's do a quick save. Maybe, just maybe. We should have 900 meters per second or so of delta V. Maybe this is enough. Nope, it isn't. So, once again, I miscalculated wildly. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, in this case, let's get back to Mother Earth, or Mother Kerbin. Father Kerbin? Sister Kerbin? Is there any good way to call this planet for the Kerbals? Do Kerbals have mothers? Do they have fathers? How are Kerbals born? How are they raised? What's their biology like? Has anybody ever bothered to ask these questions? Hey, look at that, our booster is flying in parallel with us. Hi there, booster. Let's see who gets down to Earth faster, shall we? Okay, we're already in the upper parts of the atmosphere, and we're heating up a lot. Let's also hope we're going to brake a lot. Maybe we should fire a lot to reduce our velocity further. Maybe we're going to crash into our booster while doing that, but I really doubt it. Okay, this is going to be... well, this is going to be a safe landing, I think. I hope. We should have enough parachutes, and we should be able to reduce our velocity enough to get down safely onto either the water or the ground, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the water. Come on. You have to become a little bit slower than that. 300. Yes, now the parachutes are going to work. Boom. Hey. This looks weird. Almost like if you delete, if I would remove the stage with the engine, then it looks like a caltrop or something. I should have called this the caltrop. That would be much more appropriate than calling it the Tourist 2, wouldn't you think? Okay, that was probably our booster exploding, if you've heard that in the background. Okay, we're closing in. Now I really want to fire my engine so I don't hit the ground too harshly. Oh well, so much about that. We've lost the engine, which was just loaned to us for that contract. Let's hope they have another one left. And can we get some more science? No, because we already got Kerbal Shores. Oh well. Let's get out of here. Can we plant a flag? Just curious, does that give us any appearance points? I'm really such a dumb player at career. Almost funny. Maybe it is funny. I don't know. First flag. Yay. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get to Joule because that is my goal. Joule is my goal. As I mentioned in one of the previous episodes, I want to be able to do a Joule 5 mission in this career playthrough, then I will consider this game to be finished. Okay, we've got, well, a bit of science, 0.0 to be exact. Recovered a few parts, and yeah, we we're able to save all of the crew, which is great. And yeah, we have 2 contracts that we've completed. And now we need to measure the temperature on the surface of the Alpha, Beta and Gamma site. And for this, let's use our trusty Fly 2 again. So yeah, if you remember the first time I talked about, do we even have to fly there? This looks like I just have to walk along the runway to just go there. Okay, the first time I was flying with this plane in this series, I talked to you about Flight Simulator. The thing is, those Flight Simulator things, they were much too, let's call it civilian for me, and I later switched to more action-driven flying games, one of which, and is still one of my favorite games of all time, was TIE Fighter, the second game in the X-Wing series, so to speak. That was a magnificent game, and it was, yeah, back in the 90s. I think I also bought it on GOG, goodoldgames.com, and yeah, I don't think I have tried it yet since I bought it there, but I don't regret buying it because this is sort of part of my history and sort of part of gaming history overall, and therefore should be kept in higher regard because it really was a great game. And it introduced us to Admiral Thrawn, of all people, of all characters, in the Star Wars universe, which up until that point was only a character in a book, namely the series by Timothy Zahn, who wrote a fantastic trilogy, which I only read in German, so I don't really know the titles in English. But there were 3 books, and they also introduced us to the character of Mara Jade, who, as some of you might remember, was also available to play as a character in one of the expansions for Jedi Knight 2, if I remember correctly. And this was an alarm going off. Sorry about that. I really have to make sure that all beeping things are turned off while I do these episodes. So yeah, Admiral Thrawn became canon by having a small little place in the TIE Fighter games, which I really liked because I especially enjoyed the character in the Timothy Zahn series. He was a very sort of intellectual villain, but also some kind of character you could relate to because his ambitions and goals were some you could understand on the surface. Yes, I was just thinking that maybe I could just fly there and don't bother with driving there, but as I've just seen, we have to be on the ground. Oh, we're now at the Badlands. Okay, log temperature. Yes, we're going to keep that. And let's go to the second site, which is sort of here. Okay, let's try to not flip the plane while we perform our turn. I think we need to perform a turn where I don't have any indicator where my goal might be. Where is it? Huh? Did I just deactivate navigation? What the hell is going on? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, this navigation stuff, it really needs some improvement. Whoa! What the heck? Come on! Come on, game. This is not nice. Now I have to do it twice. Okay, I really need to do this again. And maybe I can do this with Bill, because Bill can repack a chute, and then this is maybe going to be quicker. Right, but is Bill capable of flying a plane? Let's hope so. Let's see. Hi, Bill. Let's try out what you're going to do. No operational SAS, so we can't control it yet. Okay, activation. Here we go. Oh, come on. That's not good. Okay, I really need to think about how to go about these kind of missions, because this is not the way to go. And I want to do this in a better way in the future. So yeah, let's do something else, because I think we're going to need to have more science and also have more, what's it called? More funds. Because what I think I need to do right about now, or very soon, is perform our orbital contract, because this then is going to probably give us the capability to get satellite contracts and other orbital contracts, and then we will be able to reach the moon. But this is something for a next episode, when you will once again enter the Shadow Zone. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel for more and follow me on my social thingies. The links are in the description. Also, you can watch one of the 2 cool videos shown on the right. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.